everyone, and welcome back to Seduce Me. Yeah, I have no idea what to say about this, except, well, last time there was a succubus named Diana who showed up and is trying to take the incubi back to the abyssal planes, but we're not going to let her do that, are we? Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? I rolled out of bed and quickly left my room, wandering the halls and listening closely. She was a demon, but I was listening very intently. There was no way she would have been able to sneak up on me. I know you're there. Where are you? Wait, I know you're here, not there. Jeez! I could feel myself growl. It wasn't a matter of fear that she'd take away the boys anymore. Her very existence had lit a fire of rage within my gut, which only grew as each day went by. This dude was getting on my nerves, and I knew it could not end well for one of us. I wasn't going to lose that demon bee.
Diana, what are you doing here?
What is she doing here indeed? My heart stopped. Diana was with James. My mind flew into slow motion. Playing fake images of Diana trying to seduce James in my head then further fanned the angry flame inside of me. I instinctively followed James's voice and approached the study. The door was open just a crack, wide enough to peek in without being noticed. It's the place where we made out. I peeked inside to see James by the bookshelf with Diana in one of the armchairs looking to him.
Silly man, why do you think I'm here?
To be fairly honest, I don't really care.
Nobody does.
I'm hurt, wounded, truly. You don't care that I came to this pathetic little world just for you?
Excuse me? Pathetic?
I'm sorry, let me make this clear. You are not welcome here, so I suggest leaving.
Is that any way to speak to your fiancé?
Diana wasn't his fiancée anymore. Why was she speaking as if the arrangement was still going on?
Our arrangement was broken when I left the abyssal planes. You are no longer my fiancé.
What a stubborn man. Just like your father. Well, you should know. He decreed that should you return home, you'll maintain your status and keep your birthright.
Oh boy. James will be the heir again? Why?
I don't want it.
He doesn't want it.
You don't want it. You'd give up the...
I said I don't want my damned birthright. What birthright? It's imprisonment, a life sentence. Am I not allowed to be selfish for once in my lifetime?
Wow, James. Wow. You've got the demon around you.
It's your reason for your birth. Do you not realize what you have?
I could feel James's anger emanating from the crack in the door, fighting with Diana's tension. Diana and James were both matched, staring each other down.
I know exactly what I had. That's all behind me. I'm done with that. To hell with my birthright.
To hell with your birthright. You truly think you can decide that?
James wants what he wants.
You are the first son of the Demon Lord. You are the heir to the throne, and I am your bride, the next Demon Queen.
Why was Diana so desperate? It irked me to see how desperate she was to get James to return.
Raystrau, you...
Whoa. All of a sudden, James ran at Diana and pinned her to the floor by her neck. I felt the need to jump in, but I knew James wasn't trying to do anything romantic. He wouldn't. His voice sent shivers down my spine as he continued to speak with his hand at her throat.
And what gives you the right to use my name like that? Only demons of the same blood are permitted to use each other's true names.
When our families arranged our marriage, I was given permission to use your name as mine. That's what you are, James. You are my husband. I am your queen. You are my Raystrau. I am your Izeur.
Izeur? That's for That's her true name. Well, either way, they aren't exactly married, so I could hear James growling in anger, like he was ready to bite Diana's head off like a wolf with a small deer. I felt myself growl quietly to myself as well. However, James pushed himself off the floor and returned to the opposite side of the room, away from the prone Diana.
I do not belong to you. I belong to her.
Aww.
The human girl? You must be joking. A human like her can't possibly provide you what you need. She's a human. You're a demon.
And you're a bee. I felt the urge to storm in and shut her mouth. It would give away my position, but I was growing extremely tired of Diana. Yeah, I'm getting tired of her too, so barge in and set her straight. But I decided to be assertive and quickly stepped into the room, throwing the door to the study wide open. Diana and James looked at me in surprise as they glared daggers at Diana. Get out!
Well, well, little human. You're awfully nosy in business that doesn't concern you.
Excuse me? It does concern me.
Does it? I don't think a human would understand the importance of this affair.
You're asking him to leave to be someone who he doesn't want to be. That's not going to happen.
Oh? And what makes you so sure about that?
What makes me so sure about that? Well, it may be that I love him. Diana stared in shock at my exclamation. Was it not what she expected? I didn't care what she expected. I wasn't going to lose the man I had grown to love.
You love him?
And it looks like James is happy about that. Yes, I love him. Diana's lips twitched, the edges curling into an amused smirk as she stared at me.
So what? A human's love isn't enough to understand the situation. A demon can never reciprocate human feeling.
Are you sure about that? To both of our surprise, however, James stepped forward and put an arm around me, pulling me close to his body.
I love her.
Oh! He said it! He said it! I saw the confidence Diana had shatter in her eyes as he stared at James at his words. I could see the struggle in her face to try and find some weakness in James, in me, in anything.
A demon love a human? Impossible.
Oh, anything's possible, Diana. Anything is possible when you're in an Otome game.
It's only impossible because you don't have the capability to love. This woman has given so much to shelter me and my brothers and has given me her heart to cherish. I'd rather care for this woman for the rest of my days than spend an eternity on the demon throne. Especially if the queen is you.
Diana took a step back, physically feeling the sting of James's words in her chest. She had lost. I could see it in her eyes. Diana's eyes grew dull as she glared at me and James. It seemed almost uncharacteristic of her, yet it was something I wasn't surprised to see come from her face.
Very well. Fine. Valet.
Valet. And there she goes. And with that, Diana faded into the ground into a purple pentagram, crossing her arms and almost looking upset. Well, she's gone. Bye-bye! James and I were then left alone, left with the silence of the room. I finally let out the air I was unconsciously holding in my chest, relaxing from the ordeal. James stepped to me and held me gently, surprising me.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm okay. I nodded in response, unable to speak so immediately after being surprised. James let out a sigh, relaxing in the embrace. I gently placed my hands around him, returning the embrace slightly. I could hear James's heartbeat. He held me close in his arms, and I felt safe beyond words.
I wasn't lying, you know.
I didn't think you were. I looked up at James, wondering what he had meant by what he said. James smiled down at me, moving a strand of my hair from my face to look down at me.
I love you. I love every single fiber of you. Your mind, your body, your soul. You're quite possibly the most interesting woman I have ever met. You always find your way into my mind. You...
Aww! I stared wide-eyed, blushing like a maniac. Was this real? No way. This couldn't be real. Was James confessing to me? Confessing his love for me? James gently smiled and caressed my cheek. The warmth of his hand invited me to nuzzle into it, and I closed my eyes. This wasn't a dream. As proof, I am pinching myself once more, and once again, it's painful. My heart was pounding to the point where I was sure James could hear it. James gently leaned in, closing his eyes. He stopped, however, remaining just a mere torturous inch away from my lips. He wanted me to show my feelings for him. He had left himself open for me to kiss him or leave him empty. The power I had was unbelievable. We're gonna kiss him. I loved him and wanted to give him exactly what he wanted. I gently leaned in, letting my lips finally touch his gingerly lips, I guess. Oh, wait. It's supposed to be like this. I gently leaned in, letting my lips finally touch his gingerly. I was reading it right, but I was reading it the wrong way. Anyway, James let out an almost a pleasured purr against my lips before wrapping both of his arms around my waist, pulling me close to him. I moved my arms up and around his neck, feeling the kiss between us deepen into a heated height. My chest was pounding, making me feel and see fireworks in my mind. James was everything I desired. He was the man I wanted, demon or not. It was also supernatural to fall in love with someone so quickly. Maybe it was all the sense magic I was thrown into. Maybe it was Cupid playing with my heart. Either way, I found myself melting at the thought of him being with me. I found myself combing my fingers through James's hair, making the man holding me softly tremble at my touch. He gently nibbled on my lower lip, asking me to deepen the kiss between us even further. I easily teased him before opening my mouth slightly for him. His tongue gently danced with mine as one of his hands slid up my back and cradled my head. He gently leaned my body back, making me cling to him as the heat of our kiss rose higher and higher. Gently, though, James slowed the kiss down and pulled away, staring down at me. His eyes burned for me, wanting me to melt and buckle in his arms. I could feel myself melt already. James opened his mouth to speak, but as a very small blush ran along his cheeks, he was reduced to shy silence. He must look very cute when he's shy. I stared as he tried to find the words to say in my eyes. I knew exactly what he wanted. He didn't need energy, though, right? Are you?
No, I just...
I stared wide-eyed, feeling a blush grow on my cheeks. I stared wide-eyed, feeling a blush grow on my cheeks grow. He didn't say anything more, but I knew what words would have followed if he continued. He wanted me. I was stunned. Was I that appealing to him? Was his passion really that deep for me? James gently lifted his head and kissed my forehead, losing the blush and finally being able to speak.
If you don't want to, we don't have to.
I could feel my mind go numb and purr at the idea. A moment with an incubus. He was a demon of sex, the purest form of lust and desire. My world would rock and I would enjoy every second of it. At the same time, I was indeed inexperienced. Diana wasn't wrong when she claimed me to be innocent. Did I really want to give that innocence to him, especially this early? I found myself forgetting the words yes and no. What could I say to him? I knew then what I wanted, but how to say it without breaking the moment. Which one should I go for? Which one should I go for? Should I go for the holding, or should I go for the sexy time? For now I'm just gonna go for the holding. I wasn't ready, but I still wanted to give him the love he wanted. Oh, achievement unlocked. It's okay to say no. Hopefully this is good. I wasn't ready, but I still wanted to give him the love he wanted. Holding me close was all I needed, all I wanted. Part of me grew fearful of what James would think. Would he hate me? Would he regret giving me his love? So many stories ended when sex wasn't given, and I didn't want this story. So many stories ended when sex wasn't given, and I didn't want this story to end. Well, it looks like he's okay with it, so... James, however, smiled and caressed my cheek happily in response, nodding in understanding. I could tell that he was okay with my decision, which made my heart flare in joy. James gently leaned in and kissed my lips once again, wanting both of us to cool down from our passionate high. I kissed back sweetly, feeling the heat in my chest die out peacefully. James pulled away slowly, looking into my eyes to reveal a deep love that haunted his gold irises.
Come, you need to rest still.
Okay. James then wrapped an arm around my shoulders and lowered his other arm underneath my knees. I easily held onto him as he lifted up like a blushing bride. As he lifted me up like a blushing bride and carried me out of the room towards my room. James was kind enough to know my limits, and I trusted him to respect my choice. He wouldn't enthrall me to go against my wishes, nor would he force himself on me. He was perfect. James gently lowered me to my bed before patting my head with a loving smile. I was beaming in happiness. I didn't want it to end. As James kissed my forehead and turned to leave, I quickly grabbed his arm. Wait. James froze and looked back at me, awaiting my next command. He was going to obey no matter what I said, but he was anticipating what I was going to ask. I could see it in his eyes. However, I just wanted him to be with me a little longer. I didn't want to rest alone. Hold me. I repeated my words, holding another meaning to those two words. Was he okay with what I wanted? It was so close to what he had asked for, but it wasn't going beyond what I desired. James took in my words and smiled, nodding before turning back to me and sliding into bed with me. I was surprised, but I happily melted into James's arms as they wrapped themselves around my body. This is so touching. I rested my head against James's chest, enjoying the warmth it provided as I closed my eyes. He truly loved me as I loved him. My rest with him was as peaceful as it could be, the best sleep I had had in days. When I opened my eyes, I felt James still holding me, but he had fallen asleep. His sleeping face made me giggle softly, but the reality of the situation made my heart flutter. I couldn't believe it. I was lying next to a man I had grown to love with all of my heart. His warm embrace made me feel safe, and as the tender moment we just shared replayed in my head, I couldn't help but smile and snuggle into his chest further. Unconsciously, he held me tighter and tighter to his body, giving me more of his warmth. I didn't want to move, but then my core suddenly tightened and made me sit up without waking the man next to me. I felt my legs move and bring me to my balcony window, where I opened the glass and stepped out onto the patio. It's Diana. I stared wide-eyed at Diana, who sat cross-legged on the railing of my balcony with her glowing red-eyed stare upon me. I opened my mouth to object, but Diana stopped me.
Before you get all huffy, I didn't come here to take your precious man away.
Well, good!
I will admit, though, I'm shocked that you didn't give your innocence to him. We demons are the best lovers, you know.
Hey, he was cool with it! I glared. What do you want, Diana?
Well, I just wanted to see how you truly feel. You know, without him around to influence you.
What are you talking about?
I'm giving you an opportunity to come clean about these feelings of yours and to give you your salvation.
What was Diana up to? This was beyond crazy. Nothing she had done made sense. Why was I still alive at this rate? What's keeping you from just killing me and taking them?
You are not worth my time.
Not worth your time? Where are you? Afraid something might happen? All at once, I felt my body being lifted into the air and moved over past the railings, giving me with nothing but the ground below to threaten me with a collision death. Oh boy.
Oh, trust me, dear. I'm not afraid to kill you. I can drop you right now and leave your body to rot until the morning, when the boys would find you.
Okay, Diana really is a bee. I wanted to speak, but the thought of her letting go and letting me fall to my death scared my voice into silence. Diana then chuckled and rolled my body back to the balcony, setting me down gently.
Alas, if I kill you, then the boys would never come with me willingly back to the demon world, and then I'd have to chase them all around the world, or kill them and drag them back. But then their father wouldn't be happy, and blah blah blah. Too much work.
Too much work. Diana seemed very business-oriented, as if the boys were cargo more than men. It irked me, but she then smiled.
I'm giving you one chance to denounce your love for the demon in your bed, and let me take him and the other boys back to the demon world.
And why, may I ask, would I do that?
There are so many reasons why, actually. There's the reason that he's a demon and you're a human.
So?
You two can never truly have a happily ever after.
So?
Then there's the reason that demons truly do not know how to love, despite what he may proclaim. The list goes on and on.
So?
The point is, if you give me the boys, I will promise you eternal happiness.
How can I possibly be happy about that? Eternal happiness?
That's right. I have the power to give you anything you desire. Power, men, women, money, fame. Name it, and it's yours. A demon never goes back on their word, and I have the power to obtain anything you wish. Our deal is our contract.
I could only stare in shock. This was a dream. It had to be. However, Diana smiled an almost genuine smile at me, shaking me to the reality of the situation. She would never smile at me like that.
Don't you wish to be free of your destiny? Your father constantly berating you to become the next CEO of your grandfather's company.
How did you? I almost floored in surprise. How did Diana know all of this? She was a succubus, yes, but how could she know anything beyond sexual desire? She wasn't Damien. Diana chuckled and leaned back against her arms.
Just because I play with hearts and sex doesn't mean I don't know my way around the human mind. You happen to be an open book of information, but I digress.
Ew. Close the book! Close the book of information inside my brain!
I can give you your freedom with ease. It'll be like you were always meant to have it. All I ask is that you hand over the boys. What do you say?
What? Is I serious? Is I seriously being given this choice? The man I loved for anything I wanted? A demon like Diana was powerful enough, yes, but did I even want to consider giving up the man I loved? How about no? She must have been crazier than I thought. I glared. Absolutely not. Diana sighed and stood up onto the railing. What I wasn't expecting was her lifting me into the air. I tried to scream, but my voice suddenly became locked in silence. What was Diana doing? Oh boy, we're not in for a bad ending, are we? Diana made me float over to her, and she smirked as we touched noses.
Well, if I can't return home with the boys, I might as well return home with the power to fight back.
Oh boy. Diana finally leaned in and kissed me. I shut my eyes, feeling the need to face her lips, but finding no muscles in my face, listening to my mental commands. What did she do to me? I didn't want to enjoy it, but every single nerve in my body was flaring in excitement and pleasure as she kissed me. Well, she is a succubus. I felt my energy drain slowly, but forcefully from my body. Was she using her magic to force energy out of my body? It seemed like forever, but finally, Diana pulled away from the kiss with a smile and a lick of her lips. She lowered me onto the patio and chuckled. For some reason, even though nothing seemed to have changed, she looked stronger, powerful. It was almost like looking at a new Diana. Diana stepped back off of the railing, making me catch my breath in my throat. As she took another step away from me, she looked to be simply walking on the night air. Diana smirked at my sudden surprise.
May you never regret your choice, human. If you do, I'll happily come and take it away.
Oh, Diana, I am never going to regret this choice. I am never, ever going to regret this choice. With a flick of her hair, Diana turned and walked away into the night, fading into the darkness like a shadow. I watched her fade before looking back to the man in my bed. Did I make the right choice? My heart gave me a gentle thump, giving me my answer. I did, and I will never regret it for as long as I live. Girl, you better not! I walked back inside and gently crawled back into the bed within the embrace of the safest arms I knew. I snuggled close to the warmth before closing my eyes. I was happy. The rest of the story can almost be passed over. With Diana gone, my life returned to normal, with school and my friends not remembering what had happened. It was as if magic never even appeared in my world. One thing was for certain, however. James loved me, and I loved him just as much. We had promised our lives to each other, and nothing was going to take that away from us, not even time itself. Our love was so powerful, it practically overwhelmed me with joy every time I found him holding me close every morning. To think, a demon ex-prince in love with a human like me. It was unthinkable, unbelievable. It was practically impossible. Well, as I said earlier, anything is possible. But it was true. The other boys decided to leave of their own accord. They knew that my future would only need James at my side, so they each decided to start their own lives in the human world. James was heartbroken at first, but understood that he had to let his brothers grow like he did. Aww. Well, if you love someone, you gotta let them go. And that is the same for James and his brothers. Besides, James had someone new to care for now. His brothers didn't need him now that he was caring for me. I felt bad as well for being closer to James than the others, but they reassured me that I was okay and that they would remain nearby should I ever need them. I was happy for that. They made me promise, however, that I would love James for as long as he lived. That promise was instantly given. But what of my future? Well, it was kind of made for me. Before I graduated, James decided to step into the light of the innocent toys company, and, with the help of his demon powers and leadership charisma, he managed to influence not only the entire board, but my father as well, into letting him run for CEO. Ah, that's nice. I was beyond shocked. How James managed to do all that was beyond me, but when the vote was called, James had taken over the company I was destined to have. He vowed to respect the wishes of the late CEO and help the company become an even grander company. For a demon, it was simple to make a company grand. My grandfather would have been proud to see how James helped it shine. With the CEO position filled, my father had no choice but to let me decide my future, which made me happy beyond compare. Ah, that's good. No longer would I have the future scaring me into a corner. I would choose my life on my own. That being said, I was still scared of where the future was going to take me. What did I want to do? Did I want to help James build the company? Did I want to venture off of my own? James reassured me that he would support me and help me through whatever I decided to do, promising that he came first before the company he had come to reign over. I was grateful and would never forget that promise. I was happy, and nothing could shake me down from that happiness. Ooh, I wonder what this could be. One night, a good couple of years after the boys and I had met, I had a moment to myself, so I sat in my room and took in all that had happened as if it was all a dream. The demons, the devils, the magic. It all was surreal to believe. It almost frightened me to think that it could have been all a dream. But the warm feeling in my heart reminded me that it was all real. The demons, the magic, the love I had. All real. I smiled as I held my hands to my chest, relishing in the feelings dancing within my soul.
Are you okay?
I'm okay, James. I looked up from my lap to see James standing at the doorway, cross-armed with a playfully raised eyebrow. I smiled and blushed a bit. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just remembering how we met and such.
Were you now?
I was now. Yeah, and I wouldn't change anything. James smiled and walked over to me, gently taking my hands and kissing over the knuckles sweetly.
Come, I have a surprise for you.
Ooh, what could this surprise be? I raised an eyebrow. A surprise? What the heck was he plotting? James simply chuckled and kissed my forehead.
I promise you'll love it.
I'm sure I will. Deciding to go along with it, I nodded and stood up. James gently took my arm under his and led me out of my room. I stared in shock at the path of golden rose petals laying the floor, creating a pathway from my door. James led me down on the golden rose path as if this was all part of his plan. James? What is going on? James didn't answer. He continued to lead me down the stairs to the lobby, where the path wound into the dining room. I stared in shock as I saw the table set with candles and a large bouquet of golden roses decorating the middle. James, I feel sorta underdressed, you know?
There's nothing wrong with how you look now. You're beautiful no matter what clothes you are in.
Aww! I couldn't help but let the red blush paint my face, making James chuckle once again. He led me to my seat, where I was greeted with a plate of shrimp pesto on the table. James!
Remember what that is?
Of course. That, sir, is a shrimp pesto dish. James laughed and smiled. I smiled back up at him, feeling nostalgia run over my heart. Giddy happiness bubbled as I looked up at the man I had loved. You made when we first met, when you and your brothers were apologizing for getting blood in the lobby.
Well, it was more than that we had to apologize for, but that was the gist of it, yes.
How could I forget? What's this all about? James gently bent forward and kissed my forehead sweetly, making me giggle slightly.
You are such a wonderful woman. I can't believe that I can love someone this much. You have changed my whole world, and now you have become my everything. I practically get scared waking up every morning in case this is all just a blissful dream.
Oh my god! James! Before I could speak further, James gently placed his fingers on my lips, hushing me before he caressed my cheek. I nestled into his hand, almost purring at the feel of the warmth against my cheek.
I love you, and I will never stop loving you. No matter what comes our way, I promise to be there for you as long as time keeps moving. I want to be yours forever.
Oh! You think this means, do you? Oh! Ah! Ah! Right! Before I could realize what was going on, James slowly got down on one knee beside me and took out a small black box. He lifted the top to reveal a beautiful ring with a purple gem crowned with gold and purple embellishments. I stared, my mind instantly freezing in surprise at the sight. I felt my eyes in water at the immense feelings bursting inside my chest.
Will you, Miss Anderson, marry me?
I was speechless. I felt myself break it and start to weep in joy. Was this happening? This had to be a dream. I mentally begged every single deity in the sky to never wake me up if that was the case. I fought my tears, trying to speak to answer his question. I didn't want to leave him in the dark, and I didn't want him to be on the ground for long. Yes! Yes, I will! I stood up, crying and jumping in joy, as James smiled the biggest smile I had ever seen on his face and slid the ring onto my ring finger. As it finally ended its upward journey at the crevice of my finger, James stood up and took me into his arms, kissing me and sealing my words. I had gained the heart of a demon. No, of a man I loved. I vowed to cherish him and love him for the remainder of my days and beyond. Could a demon love a human forever? I knew James would. And that was my happily ever after. And James's proposal. New password unlocked. Demon War. Oh! The credits are playing. Well, when the credits are playing, you know it's the end. You know, I'm going to pause the video here. Well, I'm gonna keep recording, but I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna cut it off when I stop talking. So, see you back at the title screen. Okay, we are back. And we got an achievement, James's proposal. Alright, so that concludes James's route of Seduce Me. What route are we going to be playing next? Well, I have already decided which route I'm going to be playing next, but for now, I'm just going to be letting you guess which one it is. Alright, so thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a like, and see ya in the next one.